Jennifer and I first attended Central Assembly of God shortly after moving back from Texas, and it was shortly after that that we had a tragedy in our family where my youngest brother passed away in a car accident. And the church family here at Central, they stepped in and they gave us so much encouragement, so much love, so much caring, that we knew that this was going to be our church family, this was going to be our home.
I came to Central after I had just been saved, and I was looking for a church, and Central was like the 5th church I'd been to. I was literally heartbroken in a million pieces, and I walked through Central's door. I came in and sin had torn my life and my children's life into many, many pieces. And throughout the 5 years of attending Central, going to Sunday schools and functions and just getting plugged in, you know, there were different pieces of me that out of love, people just put back together. But thanks to the church that I love so much, my kids are saved and they walk with the Lord.
Donnie and I had been married 58 years when Jesus took him to heaven, and my church has absolutely been an arm of strength to me, and they love me and they show their love. It's just something that they are all trying to do for each other. And my sister told me, I don't know why you moved up here, but she came to Don's funeral, and after that she said, I know why God moved you up here now, because there's not very many churches around like this one.
We are a church of love. From the moment my family walked through the door 8 years ago to this day, Pastor Harris, his staff, and our congregation has gone out of their way to show us nothing but love.
We visited one morning, and when we walked in, I remember Joanne Adams came up to us and she greeted us and said, how are y'all, and got our names, and good to see you, and seated us.
I need God, and I need this church, and I need the atmosphere and the people here. And without the people and the atmosphere and the way I feel God here, I don't think I could survive daily life.
I know from the minute I walked into Central that it was a place that loved me and my family. It was a place where we felt welcome and loved, and not long after we came, we did have a tragedy in our family, and people from all over reached out, and they made us feel loved and welcomed and comforted, and we had the support that we needed. A time where without Central we would not have gotten through it.
Because from the moment I walked through the doors, I felt at home. Everybody is so genuine and caring and loving, and I've made such lifelong friends here, people that I just love dearly. I felt like family.
I think what I love the most about our church is the fact that the word is preached uncompromised. Our pastor is a man of conviction. He's willing to take a stand in a day when so many churches are watering down the gospel.
There was tongues and interpretation that came out that was, I believe, directly to us, and all we could do was weep. It was actually, we were looking at that time for a church, and it was like that we came home. We felt at home in the church, and after that service, we knew that God had sent us there and that we were to worship with this group of people. You know, we were looking for a church, but really what we found was a family.
And our son at the time, Nolan, was going into middle school, and it was a very hard transition for him. But this church just reached out to him with open arms, and it was so wonderful what we saw God do in his life as he grew into, in the Lord, and was accepted right into the youth group, and has been such an integral part of this church.
And we absolutely love it here because there is something for everyone. No matter who you are or what your talent, skills, abilities are, there's a place for you to plug in and belong. Jolie and I have worked on the youth staff for almost the entire time we've been here at Central. We've been involved with the drama team, with the Christmas production, and we absolutely love it because there are so many genuine, God-loving people here.
Not only can I come here week after week and be spiritually fed, but there are also amazing programs for my children that they can be spiritually fed too. It's very exciting to see my children excited about coming to church and loving to come to church and to see them grow in the Lord.
I know that my children are going to get what they need here. I know that they're going to be fed spiritually. I know that they're going to be led in the right direction. I know that they're going to be taught to love the Lord and to serve God with all their heart from all ages, and that they'll grow up to be godly men. And I know that they're going to get what they need here.
Just in July, we had our most recent addition, Warner the Fourth, and everyone at this church has adopted our son as their own. And to feel the love that everyone has for him and for us is the real reason why we love our church.
I love my church.
I love my church.
I love the people. I love the church. I love everything about Central.
I love my church.
We love our church.
I love my church.
We love our church.
Thank you for loving us, because we love our church.
We were looking for a church, but we found a family. That is why I love my church.